I am Geoffrey Villardoin in the Rome to Epirus campaign and rather frustrated at the moment because of Steam. I seem to spend more time waiting for the updates to finish than actually play. And my old saves are broken. And my older installations of the Total War series, Empire, Napoleon, Shogun 2, Attila, no longer work. I'm personally getting rather annoyed by all this and rather inclined to stick with Medieval 2. So you may remember we had defeated the Spartans outside Athens. They have retreated down here near the bottom of the map.
We hunger for battle.
We will disband the mercenary elephants. We cannot afford them. We will also disband this company of mercenary hoplites.
Commander, at once.
Demetrius sends his men into Athens and he retreats north.
You have further orders?
He hides behind the trees there near the walls. He has 25% chance of ambush there. Next turn. The Macedonian fleet has sunk some enemy ships. Pella has been built up. The Athenian fleet is retreating towards here. Those Spartans near Athens retreat to the other end of the Peloponnese. That nasty Spartan agent Canassi has once again sabotaged Larissa. Poisoned whales. Our agent Electra has recovered from her wounds. There's some issue with a woman called Fortina. Everyone seems concerned. Trouble populace. Telesphorus in Larissa has become wary of strangers after the last poisoning of whales. An alliance has been forged between Rhodos and Pergamon. Both are friends of ours. Our army is still in shreds, but we must not stay idle.
Ready for orders. Advance! Is that all? Commander.
Oh my god. Oh, come on. All the depleted units stay with Demetrius. These ones?
We hunger for battle. Ready for
well, you'll have to wait until you build in strength. So Eusebius takes the rest of the units that were in better shape and marches towards Sparta. Demetrius goes into Athens. There he has to deal with the Fortina issue. She claims to have been forced into sex by a young general. Should we execute the general? I think not. Investigate further? Possibly. Let's leave these for later. We should also do something about influence on the parliament. It's not all that great at the moment. It's about 50%. In any case, we can leave that for later. For now, we have a war on our hands. Politics must wait. Eusebius attacks Sparta.
laying siege to the settlement.
We have a clear advantage. Of course, we will fight the battle. No auto-resolving. The weather is clear. A good day to die. So here's the army under Eusebius. We have some elephants on the left and some mercenary cavalry on the right. The infantry is in the center with Eusebius in the rear. The enemy army is invisible at the moment.
Riders of the devil!
Here are our glorious hoplites. Here's the strategic view from above. Our enemy is nowhere to be seen. We are sending the Tarentine cavalry to investigate. So they are approaching cautiously. Sparta is not too far away. So there they are, on top of the hill. Here's the Spartan army. And there is Sparta. So the Spartans have some hoplites as well as some pikemen. They have 3 companies of pikemen and a couple of companies of hoplites. Here is Sparta, very glorious looking. No walls. The walls of Sparta were its citizens. The Spartans fought in battalions. In fact, the whole idea about battalions and even the way armies are organized seems to have been thought of by the Spartans. They had arranged their companies into battalions, they had squads, they had rank and file, they had a system of organizing the army which was inherited by later armies in later periods. So our army is approaching, is in the recessed side of that hill, and the 2 armies are out of sight of each other at the moment. And here are some interesting wolves, very interesting, very nice looking. Creative Assembly has done a good job with his beasts. So there's a pack of wolves, about 4 or 5 of them. They're running around. They seem excited about what is going on. Here they are. Very lovely. That's so cute. And Sparta is in the background.
Riders at the double!
So they don't seem too fazed by the elephants.
Riders of the devil!
Okay, they're disappearing.
Now!
So, time for battle.
Yes,
Elephants charge into battle. They charge the flank of the Spartan army. Here it is, the Spartan army. They don't seem too worried at the moment. One of the companies has turned around, and the elephants charge the pikemen who were on their march, on their advance, and they completely mauled that company of pikemen. They completely wiped those pikemen out. And then there's a second company of pikemen further down, and they managed to stay out of this mess, out of this trouble. There it is. So the elephants have completely obliterated at least 1 company of pikemen. This is the second company. I think they have obliterated 2 companies of pikemen. Amazing. And then there's a third company behind them. Here. And they've been attacked by our hoplites. Our cavalry, that might have been our general, has gone to the rear of the enemy army. And some more hoplites are attacking the enemy lighter units. There's a unit of Spartan hoplites at the left. You can see them there. They're about to be flanked by a unit of our hoplites. No, they are pikemen. So another company of Spartan pikemen managed to survive. Here they are, but they've dropped the pikes, they've drawn out the swords, they've been charged in the rear by our general, I should think. And here we have some missile units, and the enemy army has been scattered.
Attack their position!
So the enemy army has been dispersed. A lot of them just died, but the lighter units, the missile units, have retreated. They've been scattered, and here's Sparta with our hoplites in front of it. Sparta is now ours. So that was it, a decisive victory. The Spartans were soundly beaten, and we did not lose a single unit, not even a single elephant. Sparta has fallen. The replay of my campaign is broken at the moment because of Steam issues with the updates. In any case, Sparta has fallen. Sparta is ours. Unbelievable. That never happened in reality. No one conquered Sparta. We will disband the mercenary hoplites.
Ready for orders.
I am not sure about the mercenary cavalry. Let's hold on to them for now. There's nothing to build in Sparta. Otherwise it looks good.
What do you wish of me?
Electra can join Telesphorus for extra protection from Spartan sabotage.
I will watch.
Yes, you must be very watchful. We've had enough poisoning cases lately. And here's our king, Davos, sailing the wine dark sea. That small Spartan army is starving back there. Here's the summary of our situation. We own 4 settlements in 2 different provinces. In light brown, 2 in Macedonia and 2 in Hellas. There are a lot of neutral states. We have just one enemy, Crete or Knossos. There's higher public order in Athens and Sparta than in our own homelands. I wonder why, perhaps the stronger garrisons. Apollonia is our wealthiest settlement, and their highest growth is in Athens and Sparta. So, some diplomacy next. I thought we already had trade with Macedon, but I guess not. They have accepted trade, so that's good. They do not seem keen on a defensive alliance. We have now made contact with Pergamon. They are on the green side of things. Chances of a trade agreement are high, and they agree. Syracuse are also on green. Defensive alliance. No, they don't seem keen on that. Rhodos is also on green. Defensive alliance, chances are low. Macedon, defensive alliance still low. There does not seem much we can do with diplomacy then, so we will leave it at this point.
Ready for battle!
At your command.
Thank you for watching.